I have gotten different type of messages. People telling me to be careful, that these people will come after me. They're just concerned about my safety. The truth is that I have received several threat messages. Some of you who started following me early know I have my number displayed on my profile, but I had to remove it because strange hidden numbers started calling me with this to threaten me. Some of them even threatened me to remove my video. The person called last week. I don't know how he managed to get the number because I've removed the number before that last week. However, I don't care. I don't care to know how he got the number. Listen, I am not making this video to address some of you who are threatening me. I am not making this video because I am scared, and I am not making this video because I want a public sympathy. I am not scared of any of you. I'm not scared of your papa. I am only making this video to address some of you who sent me message expressing concern about my safety. There are a lot of threat messages in my DMs. I just read them and move on. They are not important. They are inconsequential. I don't pay attention to riffraff. Slaves who don't even know that they are slaves. The truth is that no matter what, we will still have such people in the society. All we want is an independent country with a strong institution that will hold people accountable and punish offenders. And for some of you who are concerned about my safety, I know not all concerned messages are genuine. Some of them are just trying to instill fear in me, especially that particular person who sent me a gruesome video where he said that this is how the government are killing people who criticize them secretly. That if I am not careful, this might be my fate one day. The funny thing is that Nigerians have not even come to realize that we are also being killed publicly. There is no difference between us and those who are being killed secretly. But I have heard all of you. I am sorry, I will stop making videos. But I have a question for all of you. What is the solution? Should we continue to remain in a coma simply because if we wake up, we will still die one day? The thing is, Nigerians think something is still left. They still think that one day they will make it. Even when the system has been rigged, or even when the system has been designed to keep them poor, they still believe that something is still left. You cannot run away from Nigeria because you don't have the means to. Staying is not easy because your survival and success is not in your hands, and it is not guaranteed because the system decides what to reward. Even your age has also refused to slow down and wait for you to make it. So tell me what is left. Let me break it down for you in case if you don't understand what I'm saying. You go to bank to borrow money, even though that money is meant for lower class. But these days, you need to have money to be able to borrow from the bank. At the end of the day, you're able to borrow the money. The interest rate is half of the money that you're borrowing. The bank doesn't even give you any chance to make it through the loan. You borrow 100,000 to pay back 50,000 naira interest. So how do you expect to survive with a such high interest loan? Okay, you managed to borrow the money and come back. You started looking for shop. A bag of cement is now 12,000 naira. So shop rent is very, very high. At the end of the day, you maneuver your way and pay for the shop. They have not even built customers. Nobody knows you. Nobody even knows what you're selling yet. But government is already coming to tax you for local government agency fee, for business premises permits, for business permits. While you're still complaining that they have not made any sales and government is coming to collect money from you, you have not even finished complaining. SOMA is already at your shop with police officers to forcefully collect more money from you. And if you refuse to pay, you will sleep in their cell. You manage to pay all. All these expenses are from the money you borrowed from the bank. You're already at a loss even before the business starts. Then when you start making sales, instead of selling 6 products a day, you're only selling 2 because the purchasing power of the people has reduced. Essential needs of life are now luxury they can no longer afford. You will see somebody who is critically ill but does not have money to go to the hospital. You are now having low sales. And you know every business grows by turnover. You bought a product worth 10,000 naira, which you're supposed to sell in 2 days to make a profit of 1,000 naira. But you are now selling it in 1 week because of low sales. What happens is that instead of a business to be growing, you'll be going down. Because before that 1 week finishes, you have spent more than 10,000 naira. It means that you have spent both your capital and your profit even before you get the money. I hope you are still paying attention. Now you have children going to school. You used to pay 10,000 naira school fees. But now Tinubu has removed education subsidy. You are now paying 100,000. You got home to find out that your landlord has increased your rent. Because the inflation is also affecting your landlord. The electricity you used to calm your nerves down. Tinubu has also removed the electricity subsidy. 1,000 naira that used to give you 100 units of light and last for 1 week, you are now recharging 10,000 naira for just 44 units that only last for 3 days. I am taking my time to break this thing down for those of you who think that Tinubu is reforming Nigeria, and also for those of you who are scared to speak because you think half-life is better than none, simply because you have refused to tell yourself the truth that by the definition of existence, you are not existing. After all the strangled by Survivor, the product you're selling is supposed to be at least cheap so that you will buy and sell and make profit. But even if the product itself is cheap, Tinubu has removed fuel subsidy. So transport fare is now high. After including the transport fare to the cheap products, they become expensive that the people can no longer afford. Have you seen how the system is designed for you not to succeed and you are only concerned about safety? A dead man is not supposed to be scared of death. I don't know why Nigerians are scared of death. Maybe you guys think you are still alive. People will be saying only burial remain for now. Many of you know that things are difficult. Many of you know that people are suffering. Many of you know that people are going through difficult times. But somehow, you don't know why. If you ask, what is it that Tinubu is doing that he's not doing right? Many of you don't know. Well, that is why I'm here to explain to you what he's not doing right. Listen, there is nothing left for you to hold on to, bro. Each day that you wake up, your chances of survival are reducing. As you're waiting for things to change and get better, is your age also waiting with you? Electricity is not affordable. House rent are not affordable. Petrol is not affordable. Transport fare is not affordable. Your safety is not also affordable. So what are you still holding on to? Do I need to tell you before you know that things are difficult? Do I need to remind you before you know that anyone who is still supporting Tinubu deserves to perish? Why are you scared of death when your life is not guaranteed? It's only in Nigeria that I see dead people who are scared of death. People will be saying only burial remain for them. After 1 year, you borrowed money from the bank to start a business, you will see that it not even make up to the capital you used to start the business. Talk more of profit to cover the interest. You will now have to go back home to sell your property to use and settle the debt. That is if only you have the property to sell. That is how you become poorer. You think those who are poor because they are lazy or because they are not making efforts. No, it is because the system has been designed to prosper only few people while giving the rest of us hope to live with. I don't want to talk about all these local issues because the problem is someone somewhere giving Tinubu the instruction to do all these things. But since you guys insist I must talk about Tinubu, well, watch out for my next video to find out who is giving Tinubu these instructions. Thank you.